Hello. In this video I'll be demonstrating the installation of the Ricochet hybrid setup. That's the 1/4 inch UHMW that goes over the top of your skid plates. So you've already installed all your skid plates, everything is good and tight, so now we're ready to start the plastic. With this set, it doesn't really matter, you can start front to rear. With the aluminum, you have to start from the rear and work your way front, but for the plastic, it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna start from the top and come in. Also, a little side note, if you've installed your floorboards already, you're probably gonna have to loosen those up just to get the clearance to get the plastic in between here. Or you could also install your floorboards after the fact. So these floorboards are already on, I don't wanna pull them off, so I've just loosened them up. So that should give me enough room to slide this into place and get everything all into position. So you're gonna tuck it in on both sides. And just kind of, get it lined up with all the holes, the slots. That looks pretty good. And then you can just go ahead and start your bolts. It's just the cup washers with the flange bolts. And kind of like the aluminum, you're just going to leave everything loose for now. Okay, so that's all the bolts started for the first piece. Oh, missed one. And so now we can go ahead and start on the second piece. It's going to be pretty much the same thing we just did. Okay, that looks pretty good. Again, just start all your bolts and leave everything loose. Okay, that's all the bolts for that plate, so we can move on to the next one. Okay, this is going to be pretty much the same deal we did with the other two, just sliding it underneath the plastic and lining it up. There we go. Okay, and that's all the bolts for this plate. Leaves us one more. This one's a little easier. You don't have to worry about nesting it in between the plastic there on the side of the machine. Okay, and that's all of them for this plate with the exception of the rear two. The rear two are a common mount with the aluminum plate. So if you have all your aluminum on, you need to pull those bolts out, and then you'll use the cup washer with an 8mm hole in it and replace the bolt with a nut, and that'll be what secures the back. That's kind of hard to show in a video. I got to lower the machine down to get back there and reach it. So I'm just going to go ahead and tighten all these down now. They're all on, good to go. So we can go ahead and tighten those down. You know, come back in, take a look, make sure everything's where you want it. You know, that it's fitting well, it's sitting where it should. And yep, just start zipping them down. Okay, and then like I said, the last two mounts, it's the common mount, so you'll just use the same bolt that was mounting the aluminum. You're just gonna replace the flat washer with the cup washer, and then follow it up with a nut and bolt to secure that. We'll have to tighten down the floorboards again, but I don't need to show that in the video. So there it is. That's the installation of Ricochet full hybrid set. A-arms, 190 aluminum belly skids, 190 aluminum floorboard skids, 1/4 inch UHMW overlay. Thanks for watching.